They came without armor, half naked, draped in the skins of bears and wolves, howling like animals, biting their own shields, feeling no pain, no fear, and no mercy. They were the Berserkers. And to this day, no one is completely sure what made them that way. To meet one in battle was a nightmare. Imagine a warrior who feels no wound, who doesn't stop when he's cut, who fights like something inhuman. That was the Berserker, the Viking who fought like a beast. So who were they really? Berserkers were elite Norse warriors, sworn to Odin, the god of war, death, and frenzy. They didn't fight like ordinary Vikings, they belonged to secret warrior brotherhoods. To join, you might have to prove yourself in a brutal test or fight. Some wore bearskins, others wore wolfskins, the Ulfhenar, the wolf coats, and that's where their name comes from. Berserker most likely means bear shirt, the man who wore the bear, though some think it means bear shirt, because they threw off their armor and fought with nothing to protect them. Either way, kings prized them. A berserker made a terrifying bodyguard. But it was what happened in battle that made the legends. The sagas call it the berserkergang, the going berserk. They would work themselves into a blind, howling fury. They bit the edges of their shields. They were said to be as strong as bears, and mad as dogs. They felt no pain, neither fire nor iron, the stories say, could stop them. They attacked anything in their path, enemy, and sometimes even friend. And then, when the fury finally burned out, they collapsed, utterly drained, weak as kittens, sometimes for days. So what on earth caused it? This is the great mystery, and there are a lot of theories. The most famous idea? Drugs. Specifically, the fly agaric, the classic red and white spotted mushroom. Eat it, the theory goes, and you'd feel invincible, wild, out of your mind. It's a brilliant story. But there's a problem. That mushroom tends to make you sleepy and sick, not a raging killing machine. So other historians point to a different plant, henbane. And here's the eerie part. Henbane seeds were actually found in a Viking grave in Denmark. Henbane can cause exactly the kind of wild, aggressive delirium the sagas describe. Others say it was simpler than any drug. Just a lot of alcohol. Or no drug at all. Just self-hypnosis. Working themselves up with chanting, dancing, and shield biting, until the rage took over. Some Vikings believed it was something spiritual, that the spirit of a bear or a wolf entered the warrior's body. And modern minds wonder if it was psychological, a kind of battle-trance, or the mind snapping under the terror of war. The honest truth? We still don't know for certain. It may even have been a mix of all of them. But there's one more twist to the Berserker story. Because they weren't always heroes. In many sagas, Berserkers are the villains. Violent bullies who terrorized ordinary people. They'd storm a farm, challenge the owner to a duel, and demand his treasure, or his wife. A man who could fly into an unstoppable rage was useful in war, but dangerous in peacetime. And eventually, people had enough. In Iceland, around the year 1015, going berserk was actually made illegal. The age of the berserker was coming to an end. But their legend never died. In fact, you use their name all the time, every time someone goes berserk. 1,000 years later, the raging bear shirts are still with us, in a single word. Whatever the truth behind their fury, one thing is certain, nobody wanted to be on the wrong end of it. So next time you feel yourself about to go berserk, you'll know exactly who to blame. If that fired you up, hit subscribe. The Vikings still have plenty of secrets to give up. Next time on the Grubby Past, a temple where, every 9 years, the Vikings sacrificed 9 of every living thing, and hung the bodies in a sacred grove. Yes, including people.